viewers, how are you? Hope you are fine. My name is Ghani. You are watching Siasi English YouTube channel. Viewers, today we will talk about national and international topics. And national topics, we will talk about PM Imran Khan visit to Gilgit-Baltistan, in which he gave provincial status to Gilgit-Baltistan, which was the oldest desire of people of Gilgit-Baltistan, who wants that Gilgit-Baltistan should be the province of Pakistan. And now their desire has been fulfilled by PM Imran Khan vision and ideology. He said that Gilgit-Baltistan will soon become the permanent province of Pakistan by constitutional amendment. He also said that he will come to Gilgit-Baltistan every year to celebrate the Independence Day of Gilgit-Baltistan. He also appreciated the great sacrifices of the brave people of GB, and he also stated that he will never forget and never forgive the immense sacrifices of Gilgit-Baltistan. And he said that he will announce mega development project after the election, because during election, before election, he cannot declare he cannot announce the big mega projects in Gilgit-Baltistan, because it could be a violation of Election Commission of Pakistan, and Election Pakistan can take a notice of this. And now we will discuss the opposition agenda. And what was opposition want today? The opposition only agenda and the only life goal is to get an NRO from Prime Minister Imran Khan or any other authority. They said that the opposition life revolves around only one thing: NRO, NRO, and NRO. They have nothing to do with what happening in America, what happening in China, what happening in Bangladesh, what happening in India, what happening in whole world. They have no concern. They just only want one thing. Again, I will repeat: NRO, NRO, NRO. And that's all. In international topics, we will discuss about the US presidential election 2020, in which Joe Biden and Donald Trump have a close contest, in which Donald Trump, the surveys shows that Donald Trump have gained majority over Joe Biden. The Donald Trump now the polling has been finished, and in which the voting result has been announcing, in which Donald Trump gets 213 electoral votes, and his rival candidate Joe Biden has secured 223 electoral votes right now. And let's discuss that who is going to grab the hot seat of White House. In my opinion, Donald Trump is most favorite candidate to get this hot seat, because Donald Trump has declared that he will lift down, or he will end the lockdown in the entire US after winning the election. And it was against the policies of Dr. Fauci and Bill Gates, because he said that the whole pandemic in Donald Trump context, what Donald Trump says. Donald Trump says that the whole pandemic is fake. In his opinion, he said that the whole pandemic is funded and promoted by Bill Gates, because he wants to create the panic and create the propaganda in whole world to create fear among the people. And after that, the government should impose lockdown in their countries, and after lockdown, definitely their economies will suffer, and when the economy will suffer, the people will suffer, and when people will suffer, people will agitate, and when people will agitate, the government will collapse, and when government will collapse, then new world order will emerge. And what was a new world order? It's whole world knows nowadays that US and Israel want to create one world or one government or centralized government in whole world to control the whole population of, and only then Donald Trump is the only person who can oppose him, or who can create hurdle to in their agenda. And what Donald Trump is now getting. Donald Trump says that if he lose election, he will go to Supreme Court and he will challenge the election result. And he also prepared his private militias in every US state, and also ordered that to store large amount of weapons in their possession. And when he gives order, these militias will create anarchy, will create chaos, or will create destabilization in whole US states, and they will force CIA and they will force every state institution to accept or amend the result if Donald Trump lose the election. And it now it will be the test for the CIA and the other authorities that whether they accept the threat from Donald Trump or whether they accept the result or whether they change the result in favor of Donald Trump. The whole world predicts that Donald Trump is the most favored candidate to secure this seat. So let's hope for the best and let's hope for the good result. And one thing more, I would like to tell you that India is deliberately threatening Pakistan again, in which Indian Defence Minister Rajnath Singh has threatened Pakistan that if Pakistan make any changes in Gilgit-Baltistan or any other province, then he will definitely attack or he will definitely do something in Pakistan which is not good or which is not well for the people of Gilgit-Baltistan. And for that, to counter that thing, Pakistan Army has increased their troops and also deployed also heavy patrolling has been started in this area, and China has given 10 J-10 more multi-role fighter jets to Pakistan Air Force, which is most advanced and most you can say that most well-equipped aircraft to Pakistan Air Force, and that will create panic in Indian Air Force, because Indian Air Force had old kind of Mirage aircrafts which is known as that flying coffins, you can say that. And after that J-10 Chinese J-10 aircraft fighter jets, the Indian Air Force definitely get demoralized and get panic and get threatened from China and Pakistan, and unfortunately he can do any kind of mistake or misadventure with Pakistan and can create any activity which can destabilize the whole region and which can destabilize the whole world. And we hope for the best, and we hope for the best, as Pakistan Army is fully prepared and fully ready, and people of Pakistan always stand behind Pakistan Army and will give befitting and add a support response to Indian Army, and will never let them go with safe hands, because this time we will never give you a chance to survive. So that's all from my side. Signing off, Usman Ghani, bye bye, and Pakistan Zindabad.